damn. But it's like, shit, I hate to lose, guys, if you guys know. But, hey, it is what it is. I'm about to play another ranked match and see what happens.
I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Wilson's Seahawks going up against Newton's Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte, North Carolina, as we bring in our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Here's the option going right. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Now a first carry for Jonathan Stewart. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now a first down throw for Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. And he's brought down. 12 yards on the pickup. And that leads to a Carolina first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. And what about this offense, Charles? Specifically, what about Jonathan Stewart?
He makes sure everything goes. Put the ball in his chest and watch him run. Can run with power inside. It has enough speed that when he gets outside, he can cause a lot of trouble.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. On 1st and 10, Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was Corey Brown. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Second down now after the incompletion. Defense showing blitz. Newton now to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. He's got time in the pocket. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
They go play action here on 1st down. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
2nd down, the ball on the 2 here, 2nd and goal. This is Stewart. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Brandon, we've seen an incomplete pass and an attempted run, not getting them anywhere at all. I'm not sure they're committed on this drive about what they want to do. I just want them to say, listen, let's line up and run this thing and make it 4-down territory.
Now the Panthers get set, 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to account for Cam Newton on this play.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Play clock winding down. And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the Panthers get set, 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to account for Cam Newton on this play.
Good play here. 3rd down and goal from the 2. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak.
Wow.
They'll try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave them some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They'll run with Rawls. And a loose football.
Give me the fucking ball. Come on,
man.
man.
The offense does cover this one, but back inside their own 5-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 13 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Third down and 3. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down.
Come on, bro. Give me the pick, bro. Come on.
Now it's 4th down.
Fuck, man.
Well, he did almost everything right.
Easy ass pick, bro.
Breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
So on 4th down, as seen on TV, here's their resident strongman, John Ryan, on to punt. Back deep for the Panthers, Ted Ginn. Take it in at the 22. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Panthers will get it here as they take possession. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down in position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They keep it on the ground. Again to Stewart. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. And they only need a little bit here. 3rd down and very short. They go play action with Stewart. Now Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Here's Newton finding time. Now he's flushed out right. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's Newton. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He hits Stewart in the flat. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves its sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On 1st down, Newton. A dump off here to Stewart. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. 2nd and 5. So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. Back with more from Charlotte after this. So we've got a 2nd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll set up the screen for Stewart, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Newton.
Catch the ball,
The intended
man.
target that time was Jonathan Stewart. And that'll bring up a third down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Throwing on third down, Newton surveying the field. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And Gano's kick is right through. And good to see Gano get that when he's trying to flush that memory of the miss that could have defeated Denver.
And my golf game isn't very good, but I do know, having talked with plenty of guys who play it and play it at a high level, those corrections that you make on your swing, most of them are very subtle. And you remember against Denver, he made that 50-yard field goal, banked it off the upright, but they had called timeout and iced him. So when he came back, he overcorrected and ended up pulling it and missing it to the left, because the first time he had it, just needed to move it subtly. He overcorrected and missed that one. That made field goal there. It has to help him.
On second down, Rawls. And he went. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
But there's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. That one goes for 24 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Here's Wilson. The grab made by Kearse over the middle. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a second down. Throwing again here. Wilson letting one go deep for the... And that's Kearse for the Seattle touchdown, hauling it in. Jermaine Kearse as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Carolina getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Newton on first down. He's got time. He's going to rifle one deep, and that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
That nigga probably pulled the plug, bitch. That nigga done pulled that plug. 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 As you guys see, Matter Family, that nigga probably done pulled the plug, probably. Rigging some shit. Yeah, a top 1, 2, 300 player. I ain't accusing homeboy, but I don't know. The plug pulled out on his ass, or he got that bad whiffy. But yeah, guys, I'm finna be back a little bit more with a couple more streams a little bit later. I'll be right back, y'all. Peace.